welcome to another episode of All About A Fursuiter. I'm here with Warwolf.
Hello.
Yes.
No.
Nah.
No.
I'm here with Warwolf. No, I'm not interviewing him. I've already done that, boy. He's actually going to be my partner here, helping me interview our next person, and that is none other than, drumroll please, Rinn The Sergal. Yes.
Yes.
We are interviewing someone I've wanted to interview, honestly, for a very long time, and it's honestly a dream come true, because I don't even know, honestly, this person inspired me to become a furry, and I don't even know what to say, so this person is Rinn The Sergal. For those who don't know who Rinn is, he is a fursuit dancer. He's judged in many competitions of fursuit dancing, and he's also just fursuit dancing in a lot of competitions, yes.
No. Yes. I don't.
No, boy. And I'm here with War to help me do this interview in his own silly way and war stuff. Yeah. Let's get to it. So the first question I have for you, Rinn The Sergal, is how did you come up with your persona, Rinn?
Well, boy, it was a while ago. I was actually looking to create a character to do fursuit dance in, actually. I had decided, I was going to do this thing, and I didn't want to do it with my existing persona, I guess. And I wanted to do something that was a little less common, I suppose. And at the time, there were maybe only like 5 Sergal fursuiters in the world, so it was like kind of a toss-up between that and an Avali. But yeah, that was kind of, I came up with that, and then the design I kind of worked with Mick and their team at the time on coming up with his, look and pattern and all that. And then the name actually comes from Guild Wars 2, the city of Rinn, which I just added a second letter N to.
No, you're
Okay, anyway.
So the second question now for you, Rinn The Sergal, is what does it mean to you to be a Sergal?
Oh, well, I've always liked them, ever since I first saw them in like 2003. I just thought they were cool, and just it was one of those things where you like see, an image and it has one of those things that sticks out in your mind, right? Like, oh, that's like weird and creepy and cool looking. Like, it's just everything at once, and it's something that is hard to forget in a way. Yeah, and then, like I said, when I was making my persona, I was talking with Mick, and I ended up getting more involved with the stuff that was going on with, Sergals, and they were going to start a new comic. And, there's like the two halves, right? Like there's the ruthless war kind of race part of it, and then there's like the city, retail worker, nice guy part of it. So at the end of the day, it's just, it suits me better, I think.
Now, the third question for you, Rinn, is how did you become a fursuit dancer?
Well, this one's easy. It was 2012, and I was on YouTube, and I was looking at different, I came across, I think I was looking at, dance tutorials or something, and I came across fursuit dance videos from, at the time, people like Doryu and Mangusu, and those people were kind of like the OGs of YouTube fursuit dance, and that was where I first encountered it. And I remember watching it and thinking, and inside, like, wow, this is a thing. Like, I have to do this. Just one of those internal, like, hard pushes, if you've ever experienced that, like a really hard push from inside that's like, you have to do this. It doesn't matter what happens or what stands in your way, like, this is something you have to do. So I did.
Now the fourth question for you, Rinn, is to someone who's starting out in fursuit dancing, what are some tips you could give them in starting out? Yes.
Yeah.
I would say to start by watching dancers. Watch and learn what styles they do. You know, like find the people you like and see what styles that they're using, and then pick like one style that speaks to you. Look up, you know, once you learn, like, oh, I watched this guy, he does like popping and locking and, you know, maybe some other stuff, or like I watch this other guy and they do gliding really well, and I think that's so cool. I want to learn that. Anyway, pick one style and look up like tutorials on the foundation of that style and see, like, keep watching other dancers and see like if it speaks to you, because that's what you need to find first, I would say, because if you try to just do like a bunch of stuff all at once, you won't get the foundation down as fast, and you might like flip from thing to thing, but it's better to focus in on one and like figure out, okay, this is what I want to do. Like for me, it was like, okay, I like all of these things, but what I really want to learn is like popping and robotics. And so I just like kind of honed in on that. So once you do that, then it's just practice. It's like you can go to a dance studio. I mean, you can learn a lot of stuff on YouTube. Like I said, 2 years I spent just learning from YouTube and dancing in front of a mirror by myself and getting, you know, kind of better at it. That's like the first step, I would say, that helps kind of get you into it and ease you into it, is get the foundation down. Practice freestyle once you get some moves in you. You know, set aside time to practice freestyling. And then, you know, if you feel like, wow, I really love this, I'm kind of getting serious about it, you know, I want to get good at it, then definitely read about and watch videos or documentaries about the history of your style, because it's a really important part that some people maybe overlook. But you kind of have to know where it comes from and the spirit of where these styles were invented. You know, there's a lot of talk lately from the persons of color communities, and a lot of these dance styles that are super popular today come from those communities. And so I think it's only fair, right, you know, respectful to learn that history, learn who it comes from, learn where these things and why these things were, you know, created, because you're going to be taking them and putting your own spin on it and adding your own creativity and, you know, personality and yourself into the art and make it yours. So it's hard, you know, to do that really without knowing where it comes from. So I would say that's like the 3 parts of it, you know, learn your foundation and your moves, practice your freestyle, learn the history, and then kind of bring it all together into making your own art out of it.
Or what do you think of fursuit dancing?
We're dancing is like it's like a fun dancing competition. Dancing is just like, you know, your crazy moves you can't do. In fact, it's pretty good.
Yes.
Really good. Having fun. Like you see at the club. Can't say what's up.
Boy.
Boy.
Ah.
Nah.
Nah.
Wow.
And now, on to the 5th question and final question for you, Rinn The Sergal, is, what are some positive things that you could tell to the viewer at home? Yes.
Oh boy, I mean, you know, lately it's like, it feels almost like just survival is good enough, right? I mean, last year and a half or so has been pretty much crazy for everybody. So I would say, you know, if you're still around, then you're stronger than you might think. It's, you know, we're living through history and it's crazy times. It's crazy. So hanging in there and finding ways to cope and finding ways to, like, you know, stay positive, or even just, you know, try to keep depression at bay, which is not so easy these days, is commendable, right? Like, remember the little things, you know, and cherish the little things, because sometimes that's all you have in times like this, is like when there's so much going on in life. Try to remember to like breathe and cherish the little things, because they can count for, you know, like they actually do help kind of keep perspective, I guess. I personally like haven't danced in like a year, or actually since November of 2019, all that much, but you know, it's still part of me. It's one of those things that just never goes away, right? And I commend the people who are using it, you know, and as an outlet and, you know, kind of a cathartic means of expression, which I have done before as well. But yeah, hang in there. We're all together. Like, you're not alone. You're never alone. So, but thanks. Yeah, thanks, Benji, for having me.
I want to give a big, I could give so many bigs in that phrase. I want to give a big thanks to Rinn The Sergal for allowing me to interview him. I mean, seriously, I don't even know what to say. Seriously, thank you. I want to give a big thanks to War for being a co-host in this. Seriously, it means a lot. Really, seriously, thank you, man. But yeah, seriously, thank you everyone for the support that you've given. I can't thank you all enough. Thank you all so much, seriously. Thank you again to Rinn. Hope you all enjoyed this. New content and a new series is coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give this a like, subscribe. But as for always, I've been again, farewell.